In the intricate world of pharmaceuticals, where precision and safety are paramount, quality assurance specialists stand as vigilant guardians. They are the unsung heroes who ensure that every pill, every vial, every medical device meets the highest standards of quality and efficacy. Their mission is clear safeguard public health by preventing defects and deviations from established norms. The role of a QA specialist is multifaceted and demanding. They are the custodians of good manufacturing practices, the comprehensive guidelines that govern the pharmaceutical industry. They are responsible for establishing and maintaining robust quality systems that permeate every aspect of the pharmaceutical life cycle, from raw material sourcing to product distribution. Their expertise extends to a wide range of areas, including quality control, validation, documentation, audits, and regulatory compliance. They are the detectives of the pharmaceutical world, meticulously investigating deviations, identifying root causes, and implementing corrective and preventive actions. They are the architects of quality, designing and refining processes to minimize risks and ensure consistent product quality. In essence, QA specialists are the guardians of public health, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that every pharmaceutical product that reaches the market is safe, effective, and meets the needs of patients worldwide. A typical day for a QA specialist is a whirlwind of activity, a constant juggling act of audits, documentation, and problem solving. Their day often begins by reviewing batch records, the detailed documentation that chronicles every step of the manufacturing process. They meticulously scrutinize these records, verifying that each step was performed according to established procedures and that all critical parameters were met. Next, they might conduct an on-the-floor audit of the manufacturing facility. This involves physically inspecting the production lines, observing operators, and verifying that equipment is properly calibrated and maintained. They are particularly vigilant about cleanliness and hygiene, ensuring that the manufacturing environment adheres to strict GMP standards. Throughout the day, QA specialists are bombarded with questions and requests from various departments. Production might need clarification on a specific procedure. Quality control might have flagged a potential issue with a batch of raw materials. Regulatory affairs might need assistance in preparing for an upcoming inspection. The afternoon might involve reviewing and approving validation protocols, which demonstrate that equipment, processes, and systems are fit for their intended purpose. They might also be involved in training sessions, educating employees on new regulations or revised procedures. As the day winds down, the QA specialist will likely be found catching up on documentation, analyzing audit findings, and preparing reports for management. Their work is never truly done, as they are constantly striving for continuous improvement and ensuring that the company maintains its unwavering commitment to quality. In the interconnected world of pharmaceutical manufacturing, relying on external vendors and suppliers is inevitable. However, entrusting the quality of critical components or services to third parties can be a risky proposition. That's where the QA specialist's role in vendor qualification and auditing becomes paramount. The process begins with a thorough assessment of potential vendors. This involves evaluating their quality systems, track record, financial stability, and ability to meet the company's specific requirements. Questionnaires are sent out, references are checked, and on-site audits are conducted to gain a comprehensive understanding of the vendor's capabilities and limitations. During an audit, QA specialists act as meticulous detectives, scrutinizing every aspect of the vendor's operation. They review documentation, inspect facilities, interview personnel, and observe processes in action. They are particularly interested in areas such as quality control, change management, deviation handling, and complaint handling. The findings of these audits are documented in detailed reports, which are used to make informed decisions about whether to approve or reject a potential vendor. For approved vendors, ongoing monitoring programs are established to ensure that they continue to meet the required standards. This might involve periodic audits, review of quality metrics, and assessment of any changes in the vendor's operations. By rigorously qualifying and auditing vendors, QA specialists play a critical role in mitigating supply chain risks and ensuring that only the highest quality materials and services make their way into the manufacturing process. In today's digital age, pharmaceutical manufacturing relies heavily on computerized systems and electronic data. From laboratory instruments to manufacturing execution systems, a wealth of information is generated and stored electronically. This digital transformation has revolutionized data management, but has also introduced new challenges for quality assurance. QA specialists play a crucial role in ensuring the integrity, accuracy, and reliability of electronic data. They are responsible for establishing and enforcing procedures for data governance, access control, and audit trails. They work closely with IT departments to validate computer systems, ensuring that they are fit for their intended purpose and compliant with regulatory requirements. One of the key tasks of a QA specialist is to review audit trail records. These records provide a chronological log of all activities performed on a computerized system, including who accessed the system, what changes were made, and when these actions occurred. By analyzing audit trails, QA specialists can detect unauthorized access, data manipulation, or system errors that could compromise data integrity. They also play a vital role in the review and approval of electronic data generated by analytical instruments. This involves verifying that instruments are properly calibrated, maintained, and operated according to established procedures. They review data integrity checks, system suitability tests, and other quality control measures to ensure that the generated data is accurate, reliable, and traceable. In essence, QA specialists are the guardians of electronic data in the pharmaceutical industry. They ensure that digital information is trustworthy, reliable, and compliant with regulatory requirements, thereby safeguarding the integrity of the manufacturing process and the safety of patients.